Russia launched an armored assault after a long time. Moscow apparently thought that Ukraine's defense had weakened due to the infantry and drone attacks, and that it lacked the strength to resist this offensive. July 26, 2025. Will the mechanized counterattack carried out by soldiers of the 155th Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the Pokrovsk region be enough to stop the Russians? Armored vehicles advance and begin striking Ukrainian positions. The carefully waiting Ukrainian artillery makes its first shot. A vehicle, realizing it's caught in a trap, tries to escape quickly. After a few inaccurate shots, an armored personnel carrier takes a direct hit. FPV drones enter the fray, and another armored vehicle is neutralized with a direct hit. Another armored personnel carrier takes advantage of the opportunity to disembark soldiers to attack Ukrainian positions. And before all the soldiers can disembark, fire comes in. The vehicle is disabled. Another armored personnel carrier from the unit speeds up, hoping to get away from the dangerous area. Although the vehicle takes hits, it manages to offload the soldiers. They immediately run to attack Ukrainian positions. Soldiers who just exited the hit armored vehicle are detected by drones. One Russian soldier fires rapidly towards the drone, but it's a futile effort. He is eliminated along with the vehicle. And FPV operators move in to clear the infantry left in the area by the armored vehicles. Meanwhile, one of the armored vehicles, which had gone unnoticed, tries to move away from the area but catches the operator's eye. With a skillful direct hit, its mission life ends. Vehicles that lose hope in the attack try to escape but are destroyed one by one. The fight continues. Almost none of those who participated in the attack survive. The end for Putin's army, which underestimated Ukrainian forces, is once again millions of dollars in losses and shattered reputation. The Ukrainian army demonstrates through action that they cannot settle or occupy these lands. One of the escaping vehicles is tracked by operators, and one vehicle in the group is destroyed with a direct hit. The others try to flee, meanwhile attempting to disembark soldiers. Friends, if you, like us, want Ukraine to win, write Slava Ukraine in the comments. This armored vehicle, resembling a cockroach covered in camouflage, is destroyed while trying to escape. The vehicle burns and is destroyed along with its occupants. Another ammunition truck is spotted and prevented from escaping. The vehicle creates a huge explosion along with the ammunition inside. Operators can only understand the scale of the attack as they scan the field. It's truly a large and comprehensive assault. 3 more vehicles are discovered in the background. One is instantly eliminated. The others are put under pursuit. A pickup truck and a tank are hit with pinpoint accuracy, destroying the last remaining vehicle from the armored vehicle convoy. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications as we continue to provide the latest news. The fight continues, just when they thought everything was over and the attack had been successfully repelled. A large motorized unit support group is spotted coming from behind. This was a really big surprise. They quickly enter the area and the Russian army begins to gain the upper hand. Operators are at work. They still have a lot to do. Moving targets, especially ones moving this fast, are the most difficult, and motorcycles have very high maneuverability. But that's not a problem for them. They destroy the unit after a challenging assault. During the operation, we watched the destruction of a Russian tank from the drone operator's screen. The operator, with a skillful hit, destroys the tank in one go. You are seeing a destroyed TOS-1A Sonsepyok. It is typically a mobile, self-propelled, thermobaric multiple rocket launcher system mounted on a T-72 tank chassis. As the Russian assault was repelled, 3 vehicles managed to escape near Bilohorivka by border guards of the Phoenix unit. One of the vehicles, with 3 people inside, was hit by a Ukrainian Army FPV drone on the road. The vehicle became unusable, but the 3 soldiers inside managed to escape at the last moment. Operators began a tight pursuit, didn't give up, and hunted them down one by one. A second vehicle escaping the convoy had already moved away and was speeding down the road. Intense pursuit began, and the result was a direct hit. The vehicle was destroyed along with its occupants. The third vehicle tried a different method, entering a wooded road to hide, but the operators showed no mercy, and it met a bad end. With an operation where the Ukrainian army skillfully showcased its observation, tracking, and striking abilities, all enemy units were cleared. At the end of the FPV operations, now it's cleanup time. During the repulsion of an intense mechanized assault carried out by the Russian army in the Siversky direction by forces of the 54th OMBR and 81st OOMBR, our tank and 2 Bucephalus armored personnel carriers attacked the landing zone where the enemy was entrenched. The tank deploys smoke to protect itself from Russian FPV drone attacks. The tank, skillfully camouflaging itself, then rapidly eliminates Russian forces in the positions. Escaping or hiding soldiers are eliminated one by one thanks to the skillful strikes following FPV operators' tracking. In the Bilohorivka region, pilots of the Phoenix unit repelled a combined enemy assault. The Russians used infantry, light vehicles, and heavy armored vehicles. The attack was halted thanks to the coordinated work of FPV operators, Vampire, and other teams. 2 tanks, an armored vehicle, and several light vehicles were destroyed. Infantry trying to scatter into the field were eliminated. Russian camouflage experts, under the trees, in the bushes, and between 2 trees. This time they were really well hidden. They definitely thought they were invisible, but they forgot one thing. They thought this would work against FPV operators. The more they master hiding, the better operators get at finding them every day. And the result always ended in failure. Magnificent work by the 72nd Black Zaporozhian Motorized Rifle Brigade. As a result of gathered intelligence, preparations for firing began. First, a skillfully hidden position was destroyed while it was preparing for an attack during the Ukrainian soldiers' transit. Later, a roadside position was destroyed and a building used for road control and as an ammunition depot at a strategic point within the village was destroyed. Mines and traps hidden on the road along the Ukrainian soldiers' transit route were successfully eliminated, ensuring regional security. SBU's Alpha Special Forces in 2 weeks hit the following with attack drones and other firearms: 16 tanks, 21 combat vehicles, 75 artillery systems in MLRS, number 22 air defense systems on 17 EBAR vehicles, 577 motorized vehicles, and 80 UAVs and 308 communication antennas, 789 enemy positions and fortifications, and 15 ammunition depots and 7 fuel depots. Despite the Moscow government enlisting China, North Korea, and mercenaries, the Ukrainian army continues to inflict casualties with great dedication and protect its homeland. In today's attack, a Su-27 belonging to the Ukrainian Air Force with GBU-62 guided bombs destroyed Russian infantry positions that had been identified after long intelligence work. While the Moscow army's establishment in the area was prevented, ammunition and troop concentrations in the buildings were also destroyed.